Good Wednesday morning. Are you gonna say good morning? I think Riley's gonna tell you guys. Say good Wednesday morning. Say cheese. Do your cheese face. No. So I got on another pair. Oh goodness! I got on another pair of big boy underwear with a diaper underneath. But
Mom.
hey.
Mom.
I remember when
Mommy.
okay. I can remember when we were potty training the older boys, and we had to do that. We would have to like get them used to the underwear with putting a diaper over it. So we're kind of sort of doing the same thing now with him because he is 18 months old and he notices when they go to the bathroom. So hopefully it won't be too long. So yeah, I'm making the kids some oatmeal for breakfast. I have no idea what I'm going to eat for breakfast. I pulled a classic Monica, but I'm not the only person that does this. My sister does it too, so mess around in the family, but having a Coke for breakfast. I know. I'm like probably, I don't want to say the most unhealthiest person, but sometimes I can be. So anyways, I see you back there. I'm feeding them breakfast, and then we're going to straighten up because the oven guy is supposed to be coming sometime this morning to put in my new oven, which I'm so happy. I hope it looks a lot prettier than this one, but if it doesn't, who cares, as long as I have an oven to use. So yeah, which is, it's in a very small space, so maybe that's why it took so long, because it's, but you know, they make ovens for like apartment buildings and stuff like that, so what gives. But anyways, yeah, so I will show you guys the oven after they get it in and stuff like that. So okay, I know it's dark, but my light's still not working. I haven't turned on, so when the oven guy comes, maybe it'll come on and he can see, but yeah, they haven't called me yet, so I'm going to just play it safe and do a meal that doesn't involve the oven just yet, because probably, I mean, they could bring it out here and it may not fit, or you never know. So anyways, I laid out my hamburger meat. I've got out 2 packets of hamburger meat. Tonight we're going to do crock pot. We're going to do potluck meatballs. I don't know what I'm going to pair with it just yet, but I'm trying to debate to do a video on it or not. It is not my recipe, but you guys know that I change up like every recipe. So I don't know if I'm going to do like an actual cooking video or not. I really need to make one because I want to get into the habit of like every Wednesday doing a cooking video. But anyways, I got out my 2 packages of hamburger meat. Oh, and just in case any of you other viewers were wondering, I had someone ask me what brand was my 9x13 like Pyrex pan. It's not Pyrex. It's called Anchor Hawking Company. So if you guys are looking for a Pyrex pan, you know, to put in your oven that is that deep, that is that's the name of it. So the kids are all in here playing, acting crazy as usual. So he's having a good old time. I don't know what he's doing over there. What are you doing? Bailey's laid up on the couch again. I think she chills out in here because it's nice and cool. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hi! Are you playing with him? His big boy underwear. Those are Brody's underwear. He was twirling around in the floor and then he was falling down. What's I'm talking about? Meow. Yep, those are your underwears. Are you ready for your nap? Well, my oven is installed. It doesn't look a whole lot different than the other one, to be honest, other than it looks newer. But they installed it. We don't have that horrible squeaking sound when I open the door. So, yeah, it looks nice, and I'm glad there's like 2 shelves, because before I couldn't put anything other than just having 1 shelf. So it's awesome. So
now she can make a potluck meatballs.
No, you make those without a crock pot. I mean, without an oven.
Again, and other foods. Meatloaf.
Yeah, so anyways, they got that in. That's all installed. I will give that a whirl probably tomorrow night. I have been working my butt off on this for my sister. Let me tell you, these chevron things are so difficult. Difficult. You have to draw the lines, and you got to get it just so, and then you have to draw the lines to it, so it's difficult, but I think I got it. There's like 21 different colors that are going to go in here. There's going to be like white, green, white, purple, white, orange, white, black, white, pink, white, blue, white, red, white, green, white, purple, white, orange, white. And then I get that painted, and then I'm going to put a big flower in the middle with maybe some ribbon or something like that on the side. So all that's left now is to cut this puppy out, paint it, and pretty fat. So yeah, that's what I've been doing for the last couple hours while I've been waiting for the oven people.
And this is a lot of red,
yes,
blue, yellow. It was 3 or 4 hours she worked on it. Mom.
I haven't been that long, but that's what they've been doing. They've got their art station all out over there, coloring and making pretty pictures. Okay, so it is about, well, it's 3:30. It's definitely way too early for dinner, but I'm going to make these meatballs, but I'm going to let them simmer for a little while. So by the time that everything is mixed up and all that, everything should come out fine. So, anywho, what am I doing? Oh, I just got back from paying a bill, so I'm just frazzled. Anyways, let me tell you guys what I'm doing, okay? I've got 2 pounds of hamburger meat in this bowl. Kind of hard to see because it's on top of each other. I have some crushed up Ritz crackers because I'm out of breadcrumbs again. But I actually like Ritz crackers a lot better than breadcrumbs. But anyways, I have it in a big bowl. So I'm going to add a cup of Ritz crackers slash my breadcrumbs. And then I'm going to add 2 whole eggs. I'm going to add some salt, some cayenne pepper, some pepper, some crushed red pepper, and some garlic powder. I have a lot of pepper there, but I'm going to go kind of sparing on that. But that's what I'm going to put in my mixture here. I'll try to, when I start adding the seasonings, I'll try to tell you guys or guesstimate the amount of seasonings that I use. So I'm going to go ahead and get this meat broke up so I can add the seasonings in it. Okay, I forgot to tell you guys that I'm going to also grate half of an onion to a whole onion, just depending on how it looks, over the meat and the egg and the seasoning and all that mixture. I haven't got to the seasonings yet. I'm going to grate the onion in there, and then I will show you guys the seasonings. So I'm going to go ahead and get to that. Okay, I just finished grating the onion and throwing the seasoning stuff over in there. And that onion was definitely strong. Made me cry. So it should be good and oniony. So I grated basically the whole onion, but it was a small onion. So anyways, I grated that. I put that in there. And then I added because y'all know how I love these little packets, a packet of beef flavoring from a ramen noodle thing. I added some salt. I can try to give you a rundown of like the things I put in there, but I'm gonna say about I mean, everything is honestly about a teaspoon of seasoning. So just throw a teaspoon. If you like garlic, add more than that if you want. If you like spice, add more than that. You know, same thing, but about a teaspoon of everything in there. And then I put the breadcrumbs over in there. So I'm going to go ahead and stick my hands in here and get everything mashed up and stuck together. Oh, and the eggs are in there too. They're down there. Anyways, get everything all nice and mashed up and roll them into balls and stick them on my pans here. That's my paperwork from my oven. Stick them on my pans, and then I'll tell you guys what I do next. Okay, in this skillet here I have 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil and 2 tablespoons of butter. So I'm going to go ahead and drop the meatballs in there and brown them up. And then when they're good and brown, we're going to take them off and drain them over here on a paper towel that's sitting with a tray underneath it. So like I said, I'm going to do them in batches. I'm not going to overcrowd the skillet because they all need their space to cook and everything like that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put, I don't know how many I'm going to put in here exactly. But I'm just going to kind of go around the skillet and kind of leave room for me to twirl them around. So I'm going to put like 3 more right there, and that'll be the first batch. Okie dokie, the meatballs are all done. While you're cooking them in the skillet, if they don't get all the way done, don't worry about it if you are going to let them simmer in the sauce for a little bit. Don't worry about getting them all done. If you want to get them all done and you don't want to cook them on the stove because you don't like the grease popping up on you like I don't, like with the bacon and stuff like that, you can put these in the oven under the broiler. Just don't leave them. I'd stand right over them, and don't shut your broiler door all the way, and if you do, like I said, stand right by it and keep checking on them. Alright, so now for the sauce. So I'm having to change it up just a little bit because, well, stuff seems to go missing in my house. I have a little green man that comes and takes my stuff. I think his name's Dale. Anyways, but, okay, so I have put a can of beef consomme in here, and you can find that in your soup section. You might have to look. Somebody asked me the other day. It's in your soup section. You might have to look a little bit, but I put a can of that in there. I put a couple of cups, probably about 2 cups of chicken broth because my beef broth went missing. And then I added 2 tablespoons of mustard because my spicy mustard went missing as well. And I added 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. So I'm going to whisk this all together and let this come to a boil. And then once it comes to a boil, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of cornstarch to this to thicken it up. And then once it does that, I'm going to throw the meatballs back over into here. This is a skillet I cooked them in, but I drained all the oil and stuff out. But I'm going to throw them over in here and let them simmer for a little while. Alright, so all the meatballs are back in the hot tub. So I'm going to let them simmer on a medium-low heat for about 45 minutes. And then, of course, I'll just turn them off and let them hang out while I make our sides. But I went ahead and put the cornstarch in and stirred it up with a whisk just to make sure there's no lumps or nothing like that in there. But, yeah, I'm going to give it a stir occasionally just to make sure that nothing is sticking or anything like that. But I'm just going to kind of let these hang out and soak up the hot tub. So that'd be a good time for me to go ahead and clean all of my mess up. Why? Because, well, I use like 15 million pans and a big old bowl and tongs and a spoon and, yeah, a whisk. So I'm going to go ahead and clean all this up while these are soaking it up.
Make sure Dad gets to work safely. And make sure we play outside safely. And make sure we wind up life we don't fall down the road. And then say amen.
Amen. Alright, here's our meatballs with the sauce on them. I put some of the sauce on top of the taters. I'm just going for a pretty simple, basic meal because I'm not really in the mood for vegetables. I just want meat and taters. So, what do you think? Excellent? Good? I'll rock her fingers. Okay. Daniel, what do you think? See how you're over there sneaking bites during prayer?
Sorry about that, and it's excellent.
Yeah, I got you there. Good. I think Riley's enjoying his too. Dale is at the store, so it's just us again eating dinner. So I'm going to go ahead and give mine a try, and I'll let you guys know what I think about it. Well, I think it's pretty good. It's almost like little bites of meatloaf, but better in your mouth. Pretty good. A little spicy, so if you don't like spice, either take out the cayenne pepper or the red pepper flakes. Pretty good though. So I like to put some of the juice or gravy, the sauce, on top of the taters. That's pretty good. You could also pair this with a nice side of like green beans or something like that, but because we had green beans last night, I just didn't go that route. But pretty good. Well, hello there. Figured I would bring you guys into my bedroom. It's been a while. So, no. I'm getting ready to lay down and try to find something to watch on TV. Hair in my mouth. Long hair problems. Anyways, I'm not watching The Green Mile. That's what's on now. I've watched it so many times, and I don't want to say I hate it. I just don't want to watch it right now. I'm not in the mood for sad stuff. He's saying good night.
Good night. Say good night, Dan.
So you want to say
good night. It ain't tonight. It's night.
Okay. Anyway, so
She's trying to go magical hair just like Tangles. That's what she says.
yes, magical hair. Not really. I'm actually
Mine's dolly.
It's okay. I'm actually looking to get my hair cut very soon. And when I mean soon, I mean very soon.
Yeah.
Why? Because this long hair is,
Giving her headaches.
yeah, it gives me headaches. It's hot. It's heavy. You name it. And plus, I really need to have it colored again. So hopefully within the next couple weeks, I'm going to be getting a haircut, and I'm going to get some of the leaves taken off. I'm thinking about getting I've had an A-line bob before, but I'm thinking about getting it again, and just getting it longer. Before I had it like headed up. Ooh, dang.
I had potluck meatballs.
Anyways, I'm thinking about, like I said before, I've had it like up to my chin and everything. This time I'm thinking about like maybe shoulder length, so a little bit longer. I posted a picture on Instagram if you guys are curious about what I'm thinking about doing to my hair and my color. Get out of my shoes. Brody's wearing my shoes, so.
It's almost my birthday.
Yeah, it's almost his birthday.
Oh,
So he said.
socks.
Okay, these kids are coming out of everywhere. They're supposed to be lying down. Dell's in the living room, Facebooking.
It's blowing.
It's fine. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. So talk to you guys mañana. Good night.
Good night.
Okay, so I watched the video back and it was indeed blurry. So sorry that it's blurry, but yeah, I'm just going to keep it there because I can't just repeat all of that over. So yeah.
She forgets a lot.
So yeah, sorry that it's blurry. I still have not gotten my new camera. When I went to go get it, they were all sold out. So and I just haven't really remembered to go and repurchase it. So yeah, I should probably do that here in like a week or two. So yeah, hopefully in like a week or two I will have new haircut, new camera, be getting ready for the twins' birthday. My sister comes and sees me. Yeah, totally awesome.